Hi, I'm Stacy Beck. Today we'll talk to the owner of a new salon in town.
I'm April Daines. Do you keep a journal? We'll explore some ideas on how it can change your life.
And I'm Angie Murphy. We'll talk about new innovations in the dental health world.
All this and more coming right up on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. How are you guys?
Hello. It's good.
I don't like this seat.
Oh,
I already can tell.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I like your seat because I wouldn't want that seat. But thanks for letting me have a seat.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Natasha, as you
Good to
both
see
know,
you.
is at the Miss Utah pageant all
so
week long.
exciting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for her.
Yeah.
Me
She
too.
puts a
I
lot
can't
of
wait
time
to
and
hear
work
her
into that.
stories.
Yeah.
It's always so
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
So, Angie, you haven't been to Studio Chatter for about 6 months.
I know, you guys.
What's new with Angie?
Let's see. Well, I have 2 grandbabies that
Oh
are
my
growing, and just
Yeah.
it's been so much fun and exciting to just watch them, and just to have those little ones again makes life exciting.
It does.
It just
Yeah.
brings a new perspective to life.
Yeah.
So that's been really fun. And then we've just been, I don't know, I feel like we're kind of empty nesters, but we still have one at home. We're just trying to find balance
Yeah.
this summer in a new realm, but yeah.
And your one at home, is he?
Bo, he's almost 16, so he'll be driving in a couple of weeks,
No way.
which
No
is scary and exciting.
So is he
no
going?
more carpools.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a joyous day.
Yeah, and he's a good little driver.
See? Oh my
So, yep.
goodness.
And then I just went to a wedding in North Dakota, you guys, like spur of the moment.
What was that like in
For
North
my-
Dakota?
It's a lot of just flat.
Is it a boring ride?
It kind of is. Well, the way we took, my brothers told me we took the wrong way. We went through Wyoming, and it's like 2-lane highways, but it was fun. It was me and my sister. We just had the
then that's
best
fun.
time. And then we took a little detour down to Mount Rushmore because I love it, and that was
nice.
neat. Really
cool.
neat, you guys.
Oh, I
What have
bet.
you guys been up to?
Oh, just not working. School's out. I'm feeling a new
Oh,
person.
you're not working right now.
I know,
Yay.
so not sad.
Are you just loving being home?
Yes, I am.
It's liberating to just feel like you're on top of your house and your
yes.
chores and
oh my gosh, my
cleaning
house looks bigger all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know, I've been able to
Not
actually
much
clean.
clutter
That's
and
right,
everything
yeah.
around.
Got rid of stuff, and the boys are getting into it as well. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I got a new house. I don't feel like
awesome.
moving. Yeah, and when you can get to that place, it's great.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
it
then
brings some peace to yourself.
that's right.
Yeah.
And then we've got these 2 I've got so much to talk about because I'm really happy. Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, 2 big dogs, and we've started taking them out for a walk.
So you
Okay.
have 2 big dogs?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So,
wow.
well, a dog and a half. That anyway. We have a husky, so he's massive, and then a mix. And,
Okay.
and she's anyway. We started jogging and with my boys.
Oh,
so
good.
4 boys, 1 on a bike, and we're all running around the neighborhood. It's fantastic.
that's
Oh, that's so nice.
Really nice, yeah,
Oh,
for me because
good.
I've had a hard time not being able to exercise and stuff, and now I'm back on it.
Yeah.
So excited.
Summer
Good.
Yeah,
and the month
I love
of
it.
June, I just want to soak in every day.
Because it goes
Yes,
so fast. I
yes.
feel like the end of June is July, and then summer's
That's
over.
right,
Because
yeah.
we start school stuff.
Yes,
Like August 1st, I feel
yeah.
like.
July is such a busy month. I just
Yeah.
want to just stay calm in June
Yes.
and enjoy the weather and the
Oh, it's just so
beauty.
nice.
We live in
Yeah.
such a beautiful
We do.
area.
We've been going on the river trail a ton lately, and
we
I'm
would
just
do
in love
that.
with it.
Isn't
The
it
cotton is crazy down there
Yeah.
right
It
now,
It
though.
looks like
Okay.
it's been
It's
snowing.
snowing.
I was
It
down
does.
there
Yep.
this morning and was looking in the backyards. It's those people that live along the river. And I'm like, it looks like it snowed last night.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
So how far does that trail go? How far? How many
Is it
miles does that
5
go?
or 6 miles?
Really?
Yeah.
One
It's
way
5 at least.
One way.
Yes.
Yeah, it goes up like
I'm not
Canyon
sure.
View Parkway, and then it goes clear down to the new ballpark, I think, is where you can
Oh
go
yeah, and it loops around.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Really?
It
Oh,
is.
we're gonna
Oh,
do
yeah.
that one.
It's beautiful.
You should
Bikes
do it.
too,
You would
yeah.
love it.
It's one of my favorite things in our city.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
Great foresight. And then there's always new trails they're expanding and adding on. So every summer there's
So
something
nice.
new.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
So
I'm
the
really
4th of July
excited.
isn't too far away.
Don't
No.
forget my birthday is the day before, right? But anyway,
Okay.
keep going.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, so you celebrate.
I
your
do.
birthday
I get
and the fourth.
fireworks every time.
Every year.
Every year. Yeah.
Do you guys have traditions that you do every year, or is the 4th of July
My
not?
family, ever since my mom was little, go to the 4th of July parade in Provo because we
Do
grew
they
up
really?
there.
Okay.
So we go there at like 4 in the morning, and we put all the kids there.
Oh, wow.
we usually do it in shifts. Like someone does 4 to 6, and then someone comes 6 to
get
8,
your
and then we all
spot?
get there around 9.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's just a really fun tradition. And then my husband's side of the family has a big barbecue every year, extended family.
Okay.
So we go there after.
Just at your in-laws?
Yep, just at my in-laws' house.
So it's a busy day.
It is a really long, busy day, but it's fun. And then sometimes we've gone to Stadium of Fire, and then some years just watched it on the lawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
we do
yeah.
that too.
What about you?
We just find a place to watch it. The Stadium
The
of Fire.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Do you go to the parade?
Yes. Is it Spanish folk? Do they have one? I don't
No,
even know where we
Provo.
go. Oh, must
No,
be
the
Provo.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we
Fourth
go
of July.
somewhere.
And then
yeah.
the balloons. Have you guys ever gone to the balloons? Those are really
ago.
neat.
We have
I bet it
done
was
that.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
I
It
love
is
watching them.
fun. Yeah.
I do. I just hate waking up so early, but yeah,
Right.
it's just
I want to
really
do that
amazing.
this year, yes. I got the magazine. Is it the Freedom?
The Freedom
Yeah.
Festival.
Festival. Yeah, and it has some of the things on there.
Oh, yeah,
you
their
know.
whole calendar
That's
is
right.
Yeah, it's
full of
amazing.
fun things.
Yes.
And later
I
in our
can do that.
segment, we'll talk about fun things just
To
do
do,
here.
yeah.
Spanish sport.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Kids are already getting...
And safe,
Get a little
yes.
anxious and not
yes.
knowing what to do, a little
Yes.
bored. Yep,
I
let's come
found
up
that.
with some ideas.
Have you found before when your kids were at home though? If you don't get involved, then they all lounge around. The
Yeah,
home.
it's true.
But
We
if
kind of
you're
have to have a game plan
You
the
do,
night before.
yes.
We do.
And I've
Yep.
noticed that I do because I would go, oh, just go outside, and then they'd go outside, and then 2 minutes later they're back in. You know,
Yeah.
someone switched on TV, and I'm like, okay.
No,
I had to
game plan
breathe that
is-
in.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
And the moms
Absolutely.
are the planners, the gamers.
That's
They
right.
need to
It's
It's
get
like
it
you have to do a
yeah.
summer bucket list or
Yes,
something and
yeah.
do some highlights that everyone wants to do, and then
Yep.
everyone has to
Or at
jump
least
in.
I've tried to do an activity a day. Even if
that's a
just
great
some
idea.
kind, you know, or where we're cleaning the home,
Yes.
reading or something, and then one activity that they can look forward to in the afternoon, and then we go out and,
That's a great
and do
idea.
that. And so that's working so far.
So when you guys exercise, do you listen to music? Do you kind of just meditate? Do you listen to a book?
Oh, if I'm by myself, yes, I'll listen to a book on tape.
I've been
Okay,
listening to a podcast.
Ooh.
It's
Oh, I
been
love
super
those.
intriguing.
Which one
When
are
I'm
you-
by myself. When I'm with
Yeah,
my
right.
family, we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
But it's Anad Syed, and I may be saying it wrong, but it was a murder trial, and he was found guilty, but all the evidence and stuff was so
Okay.
circumstantial, and so it's actually now going back to retrial 18 years later.
And who was this
Because
person?
of this lady doing the podcast, like kind of helped initiate them
Really?
going back.
Is this person in the
It's
United
someone in
States?
Maryland. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And it was a
he
murder trial?
Pakistani like descent, but just a really great guy. Football team, like great, like just a really good guy.
Yeah.
So
And
you
just-
think he's innocent?
I kind of do. I went back and forth, but in the end,
You thought.
I think he is.
Okay.
But I can't wait.
We have a great show
Anyway,
ahead.
yeah.
I'm excited.
I know.
Thanks
Yep.
again, Angie, for being here.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank
Coming up
you.
next on Studio Chatter, there's a new salon and spa in town. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. You know us, we can't get enough of a good thing. And that good thing is Sapphire Salon and Spa. Welcome Megan Nilsson, the owner of Sapphire, to the table.
Thank you.
This is going to be fun.
So
It's
fun.
fun. I'm so excited to be here.
You
Thank
just are brand new.
We are
You're
so
just like
new.
newborn new.
2 weeks. This is not even 2 weeks,
wow.
a week and a half.
Okay, and it was in the location of Naturally Yours, is
It
that
was.
correct? Okay,
Uh-huh.
so did you go in there and just redo things?
Yeah,
and
so I bought some of her things and we recovered and kind of like
Freshened it
revamped,
up, yeah.
freshened it, and then repainted.
It's darling.
Redid the
I
floors.
can't wait to see it.
You know, bringing it just brought so much life into there, and it was cute before, but
But it's just new.
it's new, a little
So
more
have you ever
modern.
owned
and-
a salon before?
I
or-
haven't. So I've been a hairstylist for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And I've always, this is my dream. So it's
That's
so
awesome.
fun. I keep having moments where I'm like,
This is really
I really own it.
my place.
Yes.
I work for me and they do too.
That's so fun.
But you get to make the choices and decisions and
Yeah.
make it,
and
yours.
really make it mine.
So
It's
for
been
our
so
viewers who
neat.
didn't know where Naturally Yours was, what's your
So
address?
we're at 25 East 300 North, which is right by Bam Bam's Barbecue,
Okay.
right in the same plaza as
Main Street
Cold
Plaza.
Stone.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's
And the new cookie
Sapphire.
shop.
So
Is
who's
there-
Sapphire then?
yeah.
Who
Is there-
Who?
is Sapphire?
That's a good question.
you have a sapphire
Who
ring
is
or
Sapphire? I know, I don't even have any Sapphire on. I'm
Hey,
like,
husband,
I need one, right?
Sapphire
Yeah,
ring.
me
She needs one.
Yep.
Hint, hint. Sapphire came about because I loved the S idea, which is weird. And I was looking for names, and we've been looking and looking and looking, and I thought, you know what? There are a million roses, types of roses. I love roses. I have been obsessed with them since I was a kid. I used to hang them and dry them, and silly. My mom will tell you. But there's a sapphire rose. And
really?
I went, sapphire, that's perfect. And it works for the healing side of what we do. Sapphires have a healing quality to them. And then that blue is so beautiful. And it just, blue is loyalty, and blue is, it's just
Ooh, I love when there's meaning to
healing.
things.
And it was so perfect that it was like this chill kind of went through me, and I went, that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
That's the one.
So I'm intrigued. So it's hair salon and all that, but it's also a healing.
Yes. So we have Sapphire Salon and Healing Spot. And my vision for this was that we would have a place where women and men and people can come and know that they matter, that they are, there's something different here. And the reason is that we want to be able to bring out the beauty on the outside, but also bring out your beauty on the inside, and help you figure out and heal from past traumas, past wounds, past, or even present issues that you're having, both physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
Okay.
How
do we do that?
How do you implement that into your spa?
Right, I know. How do you how do you fit these together? So we have different modalities that we do, which are, we do Reiki. I'm actually the Reiki master there. Oh, wow. And Reiki is a Japanese healing art. It's a hands-on technique where we basically help the body to balance in all of the different chakras. Chakras are where all of the energy points kind of meet up. And if you're imbalanced in a chakra, then you can be imbalanced in some aspect of your life. Even you wouldn't even realize that was what it was. But chakras are our mainstay in our bodies, and they help the organs, and then the organs help the rest of the body. And so Reiki helps that. We have chrysalis healing, which is kind of 100+ different modalities of Chinese medicine.
I'm feeling calm just like listening to you talk about it.
And we do, and then we do mindset mastery, which is basically kind of a rewrite of the past. You can kind of go back to your memories, have a little bit of a rewrite where maybe you started to believe something that was negative about yourself, like I'm not good enough. And you go to the memory that comes up for you, and then you go, oh, I chose that. That was my choice, and now I can make a different choice. And you say, you know what? No, I am good enough, and here are the reasons why. And collect evidence for that. Wow. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful, and it's so. This is my vision: is that people will come in and they'll feel it right as they walk through the door. That there's something different here.
So are all your employees this way as well?
So we will have all of our employees trained in Reiki, so they'll at least if they're not certified in it, they know about it. They can teach you and tell you a little bit more. I'm teaching them how to kind of how to counsel, and I mean we were already there.
As a hairstylist, I feel like that's what you do. Like everyone throws their problems out when you're at the hair salon.
You need a minor in psychology.
I know, right? Yeah. It's true. It really is true. Wow. It's amazing. So we'll be teaching them a lot of mentoring classes, and so they'll have a little bit even more than a normal hairstylist will. I mean,
so this will happen during you cutting and washing their hair and things like that?
Yes.
And so it's like a therapy session. Did your prices just go up?
Right? I know. I used to say, okay, I'm going to create a salon that's going to be called Talk and Chop. Come talk about your problems, and we'll chop your hair.
It's so true. It is. Really okay, good. So talking about the hair stuff, what's some of your favorite products and things that you use?
So we are an Aveda exclusive salon, and Aveda is...
I love Aveda.
I love Aveda. Oh, there's
it
something...
matches with your healing, because when you go to an Aveda salon, it smells like
like the eucalyptus and the oils. Yes,
they're a plant-based product, and everything is so from the bleach to the shampoo, to the skin cleansers, to everything is plant-based. And it's not just like, we put a little bit of plants and then we put a whole bunch of chemicals. It's, no, every chemical that is in the product is plant-based. And it's up to 99%
of all of their products,
naturally derived.
Like, for example, I just bought a lipstick. Does that mean it's plant-based?
You brought a lipstick from Aveda?
Yeah.
Yes, it's plant-based. And you know what's really cool about that is that I know, she's like, I am so
organic.
So well, you're like in the wellness.
I know.
No, what's cool about Aveda is that the reds in their, I'm actually wearing one of their lipsticks. The reds that they get most reds in lipsticks come from beetles, guys.
Beetles, like dead beetles?
Dead beetles. And theirs comes from the Urucu tree, which is down in Brazil. And what's cool about Aveda is that they are ethical in their sourcing. And so they will go and they've taught this tribe that owns this land where the Urucu trees are. They've taught them how to fish better, how to survive better in their tribes, and their tribes are booming and growing because of it. So this is, sorry, I get like emotional about it, but this is the reason, this is why we chose Aveda. Wow, sorry. It touches my heart. It's important to me that we help the planet, we help the people on the planet, and that we come together and so yeah, Aveda,
I love it.
It's my heart.
I love your take on all of it.
Thank you.
And your passion. I feel that. I know when I walk through your salon, I'm going to feel it because I feel it right now. I'm like, you can do whatever you want with my hair. Do my makeup.
Chop it and
Well, I would love to.
Megan, we're so glad you came here, and we wish you all the success.
we do.
Yes.
So
How can
much.
people get in touch
Welcome.
with you again?
So you can go to our website. It's www.sapphiresalonandspa.org. You can actually book appointments there. You can call us 801-894-1001. You can get a Facebook. We are also on Google, so you can Google us. And
And you can just drive on over and stop by and go buy some product.
Yes, and
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Much.
Welcome to
really
Spanish
appreciate
Fork.
it. You guys are so great.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. The dentist is coming up next. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Typically, you will visit the dentist to fix a toothache, but there is so much more they can do for you. Welcome Dr. Shane Gunnarsson from Gunnarsson Dental to the program.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
Thanks for being
kind
here.
of fun.
You have a lot to talk to us about.
A lot to talk to you about.
A lot.
Yeah.
Well, we know
want
some
to
of the
know?
basics, but we're going to dive into some of the maybe
new stuff.
non-basics
Right?
and
We're
new
going to talk
stuff.
fillings and root canals.
we already
We
know
all
about
hate
that.
that. That scares people. So let's talk about the fun,
What do
cool
you
stuff.
want to first talk about?
Well, what do you want to know? Basically, I know, and if I asked you or I asked anybody, do you get nervous? Do you have a little bit of anxiety when you go to the dentist office? I mean,
A lot of
either
people
you
do.
that? Do you have a hard time relaxing when you hear the sound of the drill?
because I go.
They're pretty smart.
I know, I love laughing gas. I'm so excited.
Right. So what I've done is, and what I've kind of looked into, I've kind of been about whole body, helping people have better health, not just about their teeth. And so when we're working on teeth, we want you to be able to eat, function, and have nice teeth. So in my office, I did some research, and part of the research dumped on me, or I found a company that's called Newcomb. And it's actually a really fascinating thing that they have going on. In fact, it's used by a lot of professional athletes. I didn't know that until I really got into it. But
So other people use it in different avenues of life.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. And so I wasn't even thinking of using it in dentistry. I was thinking of using it personally, just to help me relax and feel better.
Okay.
But so what it is Newcomb is a system that uses some enzymes in a lotion that we put here on your neck.
Yeah.
Uses noise canceling headphones, and with the noise canceling headphones, it has soft beach sounds and music playing in the background. And what's nice about noise canceling, because I mean, you really don't want to hear what we're doing in the dental chair, right? So noise canceling headphones,
Lovely.
right?
I like that idea.
Along with eye pillows. So we have these nice little eye pillows that blocks out everything, so you don't really have to see what we're doing either, right? So I mean, yeah, right, and a blanket that can come with it. But what that does is, and also along that, there's these small little patches that we put right here, and on those. There's a little electric impulse, and you don't even know it. You don't feel it. You can't tell that you have it on. And what that does is that electric impulse actually affects your neurons in the brain, so that they stop cycling through the same thing over and over again. Because I know that if I asked you to relax in the dental chair, what are you going to be thinking about?
You're going to be tense.
You're going to be tense. You're going to be thinking about what's going on. You're going to be thinking out now. I got to get home, and what are my kids doing? And so with me, with my work and everything I do all day long, and my family and my kids, I found this, and I use this at home. Is where I use it, and it stops my brain from going through all those thoughts of everything I've done all day. I mean, you know how when you lay in bed and it's just like, what do I have to do tomorrow, and you can't go to sleep.
So you wear your
It breaks up that pattern.
Okay.
And so athletes have been using this to actually help their bodies heal faster after going through their programs and their exercise. And so we thought we'd use it in our dental office, and I asked them, can this be used in a dental office? And they said, absolutely. In fact, that's where it's starting to be used, and helping our patients recover from anything that we happen to be doing. It's going to help you relax, and your physical body recover from that. And it's going to help you not be focusing and concentrating on all kinds of crazy things that are going on in your life. It just helps you cycle out of that.
So people really enjoyed it? Have you been nervous or scared?
Well, you know, everyone's nervous about a new thing.
Right.
But where nitrous gas, where we have the laughing gas, can help people, and it kind of forces you to relax. This is something that you really have to let happen, and it kind of puts you in this just a soft meditative state, just above sleeping. I fall asleep every time I'm on it.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome.
So do you combine this with the laughing gas?
You can, but not really. I don't.
You need it
don't
Even
need
with
the
the
laughing
filling
gas.
or something?
Oh no, you don't need it.
Because you'd still get numb.
But
Like,
you
it could
almost fall asleep on it.
So these are patches, but the patches on the patches, is there something that's actually absorbing into your skin, or what is it?
No. It's just a slight little electric impulse, and you don't even feel it. You don't. It is so low that you don't feel it, but it affects those central neurons and synapses in your brain just to help you stop cycling through stresses that you have going on in your life.
So did you have to go get training, or do your staff?
Absolutely,
Who does it?
yes. No, we did have to have some training in it, and all my staff have experienced it so that they know how to explain it to patients and help them out. They say that 20 minutes on a Newcomb system is like 2 hours of sleep. And to be honest, you know how you take that Sunday nap and you wake up and you're groggy and you really don't want to do anything else and you fall back asleep? This being on this for 20 minutes gives you that 2 hours of rest, and I feel like I can get up and run a marathon.
Just a good cat nap.
It's absolutely wonderful.
So neat.
Fascinating.
Okay, that is
It is
amazing.
so cool.
So anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Well, so along with that, we've been doing treating sleep apnea in my office also. Because
really?
over 50% of the population that has sleep apnea are diagnosed with it, and only 50% of those actually wear their appliances that they have, their CPAP machines. I was diagnosed. I never enjoyed my CPAP machine. And so
It looks scary to me, to be honest with you, those two.
Right. And so now we make a small oral appliance that you can wear that helps you so that you're not having that obstructive sleep apnea. You can breathe all night long.
Okay.
So when I use that in conjunction with my Newcomb and my device that I wear at night, I sleep wonderfully all night. I have so much energy.
You put a
when I wake
device
up
in
the
your
morning.
mouth?
It is.
Like
It's
a
just-
retainer type
Kind
thing?
of. They're very small. We use a digital scanned impression, and that's sent off, and they manufacture it specific to your mouth. And it's an amazing appliance. It's very comfortable. I hardly know I have it on when I wear it at night, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm
So
rested.
does it
I
keep
love
your
it.
tongue forward? 'Cause
Yeah,
this
what
is
are the
sleep apnea,
symptoms
like-
of sleep apnea,
Slightly.
neighbor?
That's the thing, is that our tongues are falling to the back of our throat when we're laying back, and it's creating blockage so that we can't actually breathe.
Okay.
And so what this does is it slightly moves your mandible forward, pulls your tongue out of your throat enough that you can breathe comfortably and not even snore.
So does sleep apnea have anything to do with your weight?
Oh my gosh.
Is that just a
Not
myth?
not just with weight, but with high blood pressure, diabetes, dementia, ADHD. I mean, there is so much that if we're just getting the proper night's sleep, then our bodies can heal themselves. And that's what I love about it. If I could reach everyone who's 25 and 30 years old and say, let's start doing things like this and get you better sleeping at night, you may not end up with diabetes as older.
So what would be the symptoms that people are looking for that they could relate to sleep apnea?
Oh my gosh, it's being tired in the morning. Do you wake up tired, exhausted? Do you fall asleep when you're driving your car? Do you fall asleep when you sit down to watch a TV? Do you fall asleep when you take your kids out to play in the yard? Because frankly, that's what I do. I sit down on the grass, or I used to.
Really?
And I was out, and my kids were playing. And
So you're just not getting into a deep sleep because of the tongue pressing down and not getting a good airway, is that?
That's right. You're never reaching REM state. And that's what your body needs to recover and rest. And so what I found with these two things that we've been able to do, I'm able to enjoy, it's been a life changer. I enjoy time with my kids now. I love my weekends. I get up early, I'm out in the yard working, I head off to work, I come back and I'm in the yard working again, I'm playing with my kids.
I think there's a couple people in my household that could use this device in their mouth. Yes.
Everyone could use this.
I sleep really well, so I just feel blessed. But when people are like tired and they're like, I wake up every night at 2 or every night at 3:30,
Then
and
something may be going on for real.
So is that when that should trigger? Like maybe I'll go see Dr.
Maybe
Gunnarsson
you
and
should
have him
come
look.
see us.
So how do people?
We do a home sleep study. It's a very simple home sleep study. A little strap that goes here, a pulse oximeter on your finger, so we can register your oxygen levels, and a small little cannula that rests under your nose to register your breathing. And we get results back. It tells us what your apneic events, how many blockages do you have all night long, and that lets us know what level you are. Do you need a CPAP, or can we do an appliance that is actually going to help you sleep at night? You don't necessarily have to have a CPAP machine.
That is beautiful.
So Dr. Gunnarsson, how can people reach out? Well, like, where are you located?
I am located in Payson.
Okay, that's okay.
Ryan, I love Spanish Fork. I think I spend more time in Spanish Fork than I do in Payson. But we are in Payson. We're right off the main street, the old main street, when you come up into town, right by their park there.
Beautiful office.
And it's fun. It's fantastic. We have a very relaxing atmosphere in our office, and you can definitely reach us. You can go to our website, excellencebychoice.net, and find us or give us a call.
Awesome. Thank you for being here with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. I loved it.
Coming up next, summer is here and the kids are bored already. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. How many times have you heard this? Mom, what's there to do this summer?
Oh, all the time. I say it to myself.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
There you go.
I do.
We get bored very easily.
We do.
Absolutely.
There's so
We
many
need to be
things here in
entertained.
town.
Yeah, there
Let's talk.
really
Let's
are.
share our ideas and
I
maybe
would
it'll
love
inspire
that, yes.
someone.
Well, and revamp old ideas.
Yeah.
Because I haven't gone to the pool in years because my kids are older
Yeah.
and now I have grandbabies. And so I recently went to the Spanish Fork pool a couple weeks ago.
it's
You
so
guys, I
fun.
loved it.
Yeah,
It
we
just
went.
brought back fun little memories, and then to take a new grandbaby there, and they've done a whole bunch of
They have.
renovations there.
It
They've
looks
really
great.
been
This
working
year?
on it. Yes, yeah.
We haven't been yet.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
definitely
new
worth
gutters
going.
around the edge, and the splash pad is all up and running. They've resurfaced everything.
And the snack shack is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
They
was
play
just-
music while you're just laying there, right?
And some of
that's
the new
good.
pools around are just really crowded, and it was really nice to come back
Yeah.
to Spanish Fork. And I mean,
love
it was
it.
still busy, but it was just
But
nice.
it was nice.
It was.
I agree. When I had a granddaughter a couple years ago, it was the first time I'd been, and it's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and I
Yeah,
actually
do
got
like
in the
that
pool
place.
instead of just laying out. I'm like, oh, let's
I know,
go.
that's
Let's
right,
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it
me
was
usually.
good.
Well, our July episodes will be full of Fiesta Day stuff, so
Right.
let's skip right over
Okay.
Fiesta Days because
Yes.
next month will be full of that. But
That's
right.
there's like the Demolition Derby and everything with the Utah
yeah,
County
all
Fair in
coming up,
August.
monster trucks. And,
Yeah, and for Fiesta Days, if you want to buy your rodeo tickets, you do need to do that
we've
now.
done that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, you bought yours already?
Oh yes,
Of course. Oh my
opening
goodness.
day.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Need to
There's going to
find
be
mine.
new businesses opening in town.
Okay, yeah.
One is Coin.
Oh yeah,
I was
that
going to say
one.
Coin
Coin
Crazy.
Crazy.
Coin Crazy is
Crazy.
like an arcade. It's on Expressway Lane, so past Wendy's, where the old Kmart was,
Oh, okay.
past that, and it's a new warehouse. And Coin Crazy, that would be fun.
Coin
And I
Crazy.
also heard rumor yesterday that Nebo Gymnastics is moving into that warehouse. So that's a
that's
great
great.
activity
Yeah.
for
Right.
youth.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that is
All
really
ages.
nice.
Yes.
So
Wow, that'd
yeah.
be
And then the
fun
Doc Brundies?
Yes.
What is that?
Brundies
Is it
or
like
Brundies?
Brundies.
Brundies.
Right. Is it a boutique bowling and like little
Boutique
restaurant?
bowling.
That sounds really fun
Yeah.
for like our older kids.
Yes.
And
The
like
tween
adults.
age, yes.
So where's that? Where is that situated?
On Main Street.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
as well. Because
By my sister's closet,
Oh,
right by
yeah.
what, second and third.
Right.
Just super unique.
And the
I'm
movies.
excited.
I love movies.
The movies.
So movies in the park. We haven't done it yet, but I think I've
yeah.
already missed some movies.
Yeah, it started just a couple weeks ago. I think you've only missed 2.
Oh, good.
But the
And
food
what
trucks
nights are they, Stace?
Friday night.
Okay.
The city and the Downtown Alliance and the Chamber of Commerce is working closely with the Food Truck Alliance.
Okay.
So there's like 5 to 7
At the
trucks.
movies?
When are they?
Yeah, the movie starts at dusk.
And then
So-
the food trucks,
trucks,
are there
when do
too.
they-
5 to like
Whatever.
8 or 9, kind of when the crowds die down.
Oh, that's,
So that's
fantastic.
okay.
So it's been fun.
That's
We'll just
awesome.
all of us
Yeah.
go down and kind of divide up, and you know, I want
your
this
food.
truck, Chris wants that truck. We get our food, and then we just go back and take blankets and just sit and visit.
Oh, that's
It's
love
been
it.
fun.
Maybe I should
So
do
that's
that.
a fun one.
So
Yeah,
I'll have to
that
check
sounds
that
really
one out.
fun.
Yeah.
I really like that one. Oh my goodness.
What else do we have going
done?
on? I heard about the gun club that they're doing like classes and instruction on shooting and different things like
I
that.
would love it.
I haven't gone up there, but my husband enjoys it, and we've actually been going out to Mona and different places to shoot.
So that would be
And
a fun
long
activity.
rifles, but I think that would be really
Okay.
fun to incorporate like the men and maybe the boys and stuff.
Right.
But my daughters and I, we
Really?
like it
You guys are
just
good.
as much. We do.
We need to show some
It's just
pictures
something
of
different.
Angie and her big bear.
Really?
Oh, she is.
I do enjoy
She's
that.
shot a bear?
hunter.
I have.
No way.
Yeah, and a big old elk.
Oh,
We just have a
in
good
her
time.
house. It's like
Wow. When did you get the bear?
In Alaska,
Oh.
and we've gone to Montana as well. But
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
in Alaska.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
she's
really
awesome.
fun. It's just a unique little hobby
Yeah,
that we have.
it really
Yeah,
is.
it's really fun.
Did you eat the meat?
We did. Yep.
Oh, you Jackie did?
Well, in Alaska, it's really hard to bring it back, so we actually donate that to the natives. But when we go to Montana and stuff, we do.
Oh, you bring it back.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really neat.
That's
well, I do need to share since I'm on the library board.
Okay.
right.
They do have their summer reading program going right now.
So tell us about that.
It's
How
called
does it work?
Library Rocks, and up through June 30th, you can actually go in, sign up,
Right.
and then you get like a little prize for just signing up. And then for every book you read or book you listen to, you put your name in, and every week they have drawings. But then there's a lot of activities. There's children's, preteen, teen, adult. There's activities all
So how do
summer.
you do it online, or do you have to go down
You
there?
do need to go in.
Okay.
To sign
Spanish
up.
Fork.
Yeah, just the Spanish Fork Library. Get on their website or Facebook page, and they're going to have activities all summer. And that's, of course, so great to
Really
keep the
neat.
kids.
It
Yeah.
is.
And then there's all kinds of ball games, and I mean, you could just go down to the baseball park every
camps
night and
as
just
well.
sit and
There you
watch.
go.
That's
Grab a hot
true.
dog, and yeah, that's
you
just
go.
kind of fun.
What about
Snow cones
volunteering?
out.
Do you know any volunteering?
Yes,
Sometimes
Tabitha's
I like-
Way.
Always.
In fact, I just spoke with Wendy recently,
really
and they
good.
really are in need of
Really?
some volunteers.
So, and children can come in
Yes.
and volunteer?
Yep.
And where is Tabitha? I keep
They
forgetting
just
where she
moved
is.
to
That
First
is really-
North,
Okay.
right off Main Street,
Oh, okay.
just like
Yeah.
east.
My kids.
Yeah, check
They
out
would love that.
Tabitha's Way. That's a great way
Yeah.
to give back.
Yeah. And
That's
I've got
the first
4
thing that's coming
healthy
to mind.
boys. Why not?
Yeah.
Yep.
They have no idea what's coming to them, but that's
and
okay.
Library.
It's all right,
And
yeah.
then the pool, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like we said in our opening chat list, moms just need to take the initiative,
That's
make
right.
a list, post it.
It's
Have
not
the
going to
kids
happen.
involved.
You really have to
Yeah,
plan
go on
to have a
hikes.
successful
We live
summer.
in a
That's right.
beautiful area.
I
Plan
agree.
ahead.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks, ladies. Coming up next, keeping a journal is not always easy. Help is coming. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. If you want the story to be right, you'd better write it yourself. How's that journal coming along? Let's chat about that with Carrie Klingo. Welcome to the table tonight.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Hey, so you need to tell our wonderful audience how I met you. I think you could tell.
Yeah, we were at a women's retreat at my home.
Right. And who are you? What were you doing there, even though it was your home?
Well, I also taught a class, and it was on the Spin of Life Journal. And back in 2002, I had all 5 of my children at home, so young to teenage, and I don't know if you remember those D-timers.
Yes, I do.
Which ones were they? Like the...
Like a Franklin planner, and all those. Yes.
Yeah. And it was so
Buying all the inserts.
for me.
and-
Yeah, yeah. And I couldn't
File
do
of
it.
facts
I couldn't
we have
use that with my life as a mother.
Okay.
It was not working. Those tiny little squares in the calendar. And
that's
how do
For a
I
businessman, I felt like.
how do I get things done? And I was also doing massage business and teaching living foods, and
Got a
plus
lot on your plate.
yeah,
5 children.
Yes, a lot of children and a house, and a lot of women can relate to that. And so I just one morning I was on my knees and I said, I prayed to God and I said, how am I going to do this? Because I was actually in I called it my little dungeon office. It was downstairs, and I had those. You know how you grab a piece of paper, you've got this idea, and you write it down, and you lose it. Or you grab a spiral notebook and you write down these great ideas, or like you were talking about, you write down your feelings and your thoughts, and it's like, where did that go?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And women
keep
love
doing
to
that. I
share.
still do that, yeah.
It's like, well, where did that go? And I wanted to share that with, but I can't remember it.
Right.
So in less than 5 minutes, I got this journaling system called the Spin of Life Journal, and even the name of it.
So
How
you
life spins.
made
So
it
you
up?
made this up.
It came from a
just came
prayer.
out. Okay.
Yeah, it came from a prayer.
Okay.
And so the way it was explained to me was that the day is actually a 24-hour day.
Okay.
We're thinking. I'm trying to teach my 6-year-old granddaughter time. It's like, can I just teach you the 24-hour clock? It's much easier.
Right.
Because we start here in the morning, and this clock actually goes counterclockwise, which is female energy. And it starts here in the morning around 5 and 6.
Is that when we're supposed to be waking up? Because that's not.
Oh, no.
happening at
Not
night.
happening. No.
Your internal clock is
Your
going
internal
off.
clock is starting to wake up, and this is the renewal energy in the morning. We're feeling renewed. It's a new day. Every day is a new creation.
Right.
And so this is the way it was explained to me is this is a male energy in the morning until about 1 o'clock. And if any of you have any sons or
Yes.
you think about the men in your life, they are all about play and work and play. It's not separate for them.
Okay.
We can learn a lot from men and use that energy of work and play. So our work should be playful. And we should play at work.
Right. No, I
Otherwise
think
it's
that's important.
miserable.
Right.
Yeah.
And it is a big portion of your life. So you should.
And so we actually dial into the male energy in the morning. It's like, okay, we're ready to go, get things done. And then around, if you think about between 1 and 2, we start going, oh, I'm tired, I want to go. A lot of people head for coffee or caffeine or the woods, a book. And that's ideal because it's, I'll explain in a second what happens between 1 and 2. And then this is a female energy. After 2 o'clock to about 9 o'clock, it's a nurturing energy.
Okay.
And so
9 p.m. or 9 a.m.?
9 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So after 2 o'clock, we start thinking, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, things start relaxing. We have longer conversations with people. Things get a little more nurturing. We're taking children to ball games or whatnot, and we're thinking about dinner. And it just starts to loosen up the time restraints. Even though we have places we need to go, it's a little softer. So from 9 to 10, that's the ideal time to look over the day and review it. And then after that this is called heaven time. And that's where we're receiving from the heavens. And there's 3 sections in this that reflect that.
Wow. Okay,
Any
so
questions
tell us
so
the
far?
sections.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see the sections?
Or whatever you want to teach
Whatever is
us.
most important.
Yeah.
Teach us
So
the
when
basics.
I received this in prayer, I was also taught. I really like the 7 days of creation, and how each one has an assignment, and you can see patterns in nature wherever you go, and nature's very organized.
Yes,
and there's
it is.
systems and there's patterns, and if we can dial into that, we can get a lot more done. And so when I was counting the time, I went 8, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's 7 days of creation. What am I going to do in those extra 3 free hours during the day? And he said, those are free. Those you can do whatever you want in them. That means between 1 and 2, there's nothing assigned there. But if you want to deepen your experience, take a rest. Take 1 and 2 to say, okay, things are shifting. We're moving from male energy, get it done, to now relaxing. And you feel that shift. a lot of people, when I've presented this to them, I say, okay, check this out for the next week or two.
Right.
And pay attention about 1 o'clock. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're right. 1 and 2, we just start to...
That's right after our lunch at work.
down.
I kind of feel that way. I feel like we all are kind of sluggish.
It's the sugar blues and all that,
yeah.
but it's actually shift in the divine time clock.
So this
It's
is
all written
not
inside
just
of us.
female, it's male as well, right?
It's for
Okay.
everyone. Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, and it's light. It's a light clock because I can be in Japan. When I was in Japan, it worked the same.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter where you're at. It's according to the light.
Okay. Now we only have like a couple minutes, maybe 2 minutes left. Now what? Like, do we journal in this? Like, tell us the inside.
So at night, I will open up. I get my little yellow tab, and I'll put this by my bed, and have an open page, a blank page, and that's where I say, okay, I'm ready to be taught. So sometimes you'll have dreams that you're like, oh, I gotta write that down. One time I had a dream about a pink bus, and there was a pink bus I saw that day. Like, oh yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, right.
And the more we record our dreams or impressions, the more you receive.
Right.
Yeah, and then
More
you start
in
seeing
tune you are with
start
it.
seeing God's hand in your own life. So we live in a virtual world, and we're losing our records. We're losing those experiences that we have, those little markers of, hey, you're on the right path. You're going, and things we learn. And so this is the second section. This is the one I turn to after, morning, receiving, whatnot. Sometimes nothing comes in. It's just like, get going on your day. This is the sun time, and this is that male energy that you saw. And so I'll mark it off for a full week. I'll look at my calendar, got my little calendar, and I'll look over the week and see if there's any appointments I need to write in that are going on that week.
And you write it your way. the way you want
and
to do it.
I've written it so this is what I received is you leave this inch right here for God. Mm-hmm. So if there's any thoughts or impressions, that goes right there. This is tomorrow, so.
Right.
And then God will only give us 3 things. We're the ones that make our lists long.
Yeah.
So sometimes I won't receive anything. Like I remember one morning I said, "Okay, is there anything you want me to do today?" And he's like, "Pay the Visa bill." I'm like, "Oh shoot, yeah, I need to do that."
Right.
So he cares about everything. Him and her. I think God is also. So I like to put the places we're going on the right side. So if I'm flipping through and I want to check something real quick.
Can just thumb through it and see it.
And then the third section is for this is called the earth time. This is the nurturing part. And these are the ideas that come in where we're going, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. And so we can just write that in. And I also like to put in my financial parts, my spending plan.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's a whole nother conversation because honestly, there's no such thing as a budget. It's a spending plan. Mm-hmm. We're going to spend the money.
Right.
And then at the end, I put contacts, so people that I was in contact with in that journal. So it becomes a living journal. Mm-hmm. You don't have to sit there and go, oh, I haven't written my journal yet.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's
but
ongoing.
You are writing in your journal every day. Mm-hmm. And it's so
That's intriguing. Just a different spin.
Yeah,
Different spin on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And there's little pockets. For instance, I have this little tab here, and that was my little budget for the month.
And this lasts for a whole year?
These go about,
journal?
there's about 6 a year. One time, actually recently, 6. You'll run through about 6. So it runs about
Every other
2.5
month or
months.
something.
Oh.
2.5 months. And then when I'm done, I'll write down the dates on the front. So one time,
Volumes.
yeah, so someone says, hey, do you have the date for, do you know when this happened? I've been able to go here and say, okay, when was it? And I'll be able to go in and find it in my journal.
This is just so great. Okay, I really feel like we need to bring her back again and get into the organizing and the different aspects of
I've
it.
got lots of things.
Where can people find you? I mean, do you have...
Facebook.
Okay.
And your name? Or?
My name.
Okay.
Yeah, Carrie Klingo. And it's very unusually spelled Karie.
Okay.
Klingo, Clingo.
Okay. Thanks for coming and visiting with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's more studio chatter on the way. Welcome back. We made it, ladies.
We did
It was
it.
a great show, you
fabulous.
guys.
It was fun. Really
What did you
fun.
guys learn?
I've been like educated in so many different
So
avenues
many,
tonight.
yes. I
But like
loved it.
healing in the soul a lot.
Yes.
But we didn't even plan that. That's what's so weird. As the
Right.
guests came on,
And,
And it just kind of kept going.
and we
in
all
that
wore
direction.
black today. Like
I know.
it's just
almost,
weird.
feeling
almost.
it.
I wore the-
Yep.
Yeah.
Psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
or something.
I
There's an
really
energy in the
enjoyed
air.
Dr. Gunnarsson.
I
That
did
was
too.
good.
Like the Newcomb.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
I kind of
cool.
want to
I
do
like
it just, he was saying in different avenues of your life, it could help you.
Yes.
I would love to go down there and just try that out.
Tried it out.
That's
Yeah.
a great.
And the sleep apnea. With their new
Yeah.
take on that too, and I like that.
Sleep has so much to like. I sleep
Really
really
does.
well.
So do I.
But when I don't, my next day I'm just like so
Yeah,
off.
kind of
and I'm
in a
like,
fog.
Yeah.
If people sleep like that every night, I don't even know how they function.
No.
Years
and
on
they're,
end
and
as
they're
well.
not.
Exactly. So
Years
yeah,
on end.
Gunnarsson Dental.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and
And pacing.
Megan was so.
Oh my gosh.
Her energy we were talking about was so
Yes.
amazing. Like I can't wait to get down there and see really how that all works, how it comes
Yeah.
together with the hair and the
Yeah.
beauty and then the
And the
healing.
healing.
And it's all new, like new to me. So I'm like,
Yes.
ooh, I want to go test it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do my hair anytime. And then the journaling, I like that. I like the
Oh,
fact that you can doodle, you can just...
Right, your
And I'm
ideas.
not a
different
journaler,
places.
so
No.
maybe you guys, maybe
Yeah.
you'll be the one.
That's right.
Yep.
I
So
am.
if you're
in another direction.
if you're not a journaler, are you a reader? Because we're
I do
ready
like
to
to read.
announce our new book.
Okay, tell us what it is.
And I think you're going to
Stace.
like
And
it
I'm gonna
because
love
this is right up your alley.
Okay.
Chip and Joanna Gaines
Yep.
from the Fixer Upper wrote a new book, The
Right.
Magnolia Story. We've heard wonderful things.
Love them.
Let's jump on board and do
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that's
it. I
good.
think it's just a fun summer read.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just got the cookbook for Mother's Day.
Oh, you
I
did?
just love everything they do. She does it like just perfect.
Have you cooked out of it?
No, but it's sitting in my kitchen. It's super pretty,
Is it
you
on
guys.
display?
It is on
That's
display.
right.
Yeah, it
With
would be
cute little
beautiful.
teaspoons on it. It's beautiful.
love that.
Everything she does is just
It's
beautiful.
fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
She's a driven woman.
Yep, and I would love to go to Waco. We need to do a girls' road trip maybe there.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a fun episode. And
really
summer's
was.
in full swing.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Enjoy
excited.
summer.
Yes, just enjoy
Just
it.
enjoy it. Sometimes we get so busy and it's June 30th.
Yeah.
And it's like sad because it's over. But
Right.
just try and enjoy every
It's so
day.
true.
It's my
Don't get caught up so much in like all the things that you have to do.
Right,
Like take
right.
time to do something that you enjoy to do.
Exactly.
I think.
'Cause
Yeah.
it fills your
it's
soul.
okay. It does.
I've
And the
really
back-
enjoyed reading outside this, like in the evenings lately. I'm like, oh, this is lovely.
Love it. Bath time. And it was funny today, I even said, 3 days I've been on vacation. I know, what am I going to do? You know, each day I'm really trying, like you're saying, plan something. And there's so many things that we can do in Spanish Fork.
We can.
Yes, because you don't want to do we? So
Sometimes you can sit at home, but
And do
it's
the
good to
thing.
get out
It
and do
is,
something
yes.
every day.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So that's
and
what
we're
I'm
all
gonna do.
busy,
Yeah.
so
We are.
it is nice to sit home. But then
Yeah.
Tuesday night, in fact, my husband came home from work. I'm like, I'm bored. What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go?
It's your only night home this week. I'm like, I'm bored. What are we gonna do?
Let's do it.
So, well, Angie, thanks again for being
You're
with
welcome.
us.
Anytime, ladies. I love it here.
We had a great show.
We
so
did.
We'll have
Thank
you back.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the chatter. Tell a friend about us.